So, because they're not burdened by any sort of genius and they're not burdened by any sort of sense of duty, they squander about their lives and they move about and they do things unto others that they wish never to be done unto them. They speak out of one side of their neck, saying, we should stand up for this and we should stand up for that. And then on the other side of the neck, they say that we should surrender to these authorities, these capable minds, these sound peoples, all the faculties and agency that they need in order to do their task. The people are then confused, and the works that are wrought in their sight bring them to one conclusion, that I must do whatever I must do, that it must be done in order for I, for we, for us, for they to gain or to keep or to have or to take. But the idea to cultivate and to manifest something out of nothing is an idea that only a moron and a fool could accept. I don't recall a time in my life where so many people were so confused about their place and their position. There was a time when a farmer knew he was only ever going to be a farmer and did his best to be his best version of that farmer. And come hell and high water, bad crops, and terrible gains, they would still do their job. Today, it is too much to ask for someone to suffer even a little bit so that they may gain much in the soon to be future. The idea that they suffer repetitious calamities, setbacks, drawbacks, traps, and snares that bring them asunder and leave them in awe. It is no wonder. There is no mystery, no question as to why they see themselves as failures. Because they have done that which they should not do. Pursue something that is not them. If a farmer wants to be not a farmer, but he wants to be a man that works on the railway because he figures he's strong, but he's not careful and he's not ever needed to use some of his other God-given abilities to perform. So therefore, this farmer went from being a great farmer to a mediocre at best railwayman. He doesn't miss his farming life because now he feels the status that he has now is greater than that of a farmer. Like I said, the full errand is to believe that you can leave your station and do better. If your station is to be servantile to whatever degree, because everyone shall serve something. Right. The idea of your God or having a God to whom you pray is that when you serve them, they service all your needs. Right. But because people are outside of their uniform, of their grade, of their rank, of their file, you see, because their caste has been broken. They do not understand that the malformities that will take place, though they did not ask for them, though they did not seek them out, though they did not conjure them up or cultivate them with ill will or with any sort of will, they shall take place, because this is how it works. A crow is not a cow. Right. We don't eat crow cheese and crow milk. Okay? You understand what I mean? A dog is not a lamb. Right. I don't eat dog chops. I can't speak for the rest of the earth. My point being this: the position that something is given is vital that it be maintained and kept. If one can accept that their position used to be greater than it is now, they must accept that where they're at now, one day I will be back where I used to be. It is just a matter of time. And all things that are wrong will be right. And all things that are broken will be whole. And all things that are crooked will be straightened. Brothers and sisters, I speak these words to you not to bring you down or to diminish you, but to remind you that there is a constitution of thought and a lesser mind of judgment that people do not even seek to break away from or to maintain, depending on what will be the circumstance or the benefit. I can only ask you to do your best. Whatever your best is, you know what that is. If you give your all to any one thing, you have done that which everyone should do, which is a complete, utter, total commitment to the strive and the pursuit for personal perfection. That in the end of our life, in the end of our days, when we look back in the final moments, we can say we did the right thing. We can say that I did not leave any part of this vessel, the spirit, the soul, the energy, I left none of it to question. I brought it all to bear. That, brothers and sisters, is our mission, is our goal. And if we can do that, then we will succeed. If we cannot do that, then we will not succeed. I need not say what has been done or what not has been done. We all have seen the landscape change in the last 7 years of how people speak, of how they approach situations, of how they articulate themselves. I do not have to take complete and sole total credit for any one thing, but I have stayed the course and I have stayed in my lane. I have never tried to break the mold in which I have been placed within. And I have maximized my opportunity, whether anyone realized it or not. I want y'all to understand and to know that there will be, and there are those that are among us who seek to know all that you know because they are not staying in their caste. I too can be taught. I too can learn. This is how I'm able to bring what I've learned and what I've been taught to my people, because I care about you and I love you very much. And I want the best for you. I want nothing but the best for you. I want salvation for the saints, and I want inquisition for the sinners. And may the Most High God choose what he would like for the repentant and for the rebellious. With that said, brothers and sisters, I pray that this is a message that you listen to it a couple times. You don't need to share it with anybody. This is meant to build you up and to remind you of what it is that we're here to do. I don't have to tell you any one singular purpose. The words are meant to incite thought in your mind that you can then go on forward with the thought and perceive even greater thoughts and continue it until you reach and or come upon the conclusion that you seek and desire and that you need. May the Most High God continue to be with us. May you continue to be stalwart. I salute you. May tomorrow be better than today, and may your next week be better than your last.